Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
And he's intervened well there. Bebeto. Now it's Olise. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Bebeto. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Adams. Oh, that's a key interception. Rodri. And it's Messi. For Olise. Olise! Oh, it's hit the post! I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Bebeto. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Cannavaro. Now it's Bebeto. So it is still 0-0. Looking for options for movement. Costa Curta. Bullet. He shifted it to the flank. Messi. Rijkaard. Olise. And it's Rodri. Bebeto. That has not gone well. Here's Rodri. Olise. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Hullet. He is through
Oh,
here.
really well played.
Hullet. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Hullet is eyeing up his options in the middle.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
No, that's been intercepted. Messi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
It's played through for him. Now that's well seen too. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's a fine challenge. No foul, says the referee. 30 minutes gone. That's been slipped through, and he's managed to get free. Engages and forces him off the ball. Messi. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Van Bouten makes the interception.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Now it's Hullet. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Bebeto. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. He has found a way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's been won straight back. Olise. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Hullet. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time.
Substitution on the field, number 18, Bukayo Saka. Number 4, Vinicius Junior. Coming on the field, number 11.
There's the start of the second half.
Number 22.
Well, I suppose from a
Zico.
defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
This is Zico. He's shifting through the gears here. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And that pass just didn't quite work. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
France have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability on...
Decent chance! He's delivered all right!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish. Shapes to shoot! There it is! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback. And
Chance! Rude Hullet! Oh, it's fabulous! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
The goal scorer after 61
That was a given. It always was.
such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Adriano. Olise. And it's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Messi. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Bebeto.
France really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Pullet. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's a sharp little ball here. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Thuram spots it and intercepts. And this is Neymar. Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts. Olise looking for the run. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Hullet. That's been cut out, well played. Bebeto. And here's Olise. And he's picked it up out wide. He's got away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Quality ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That has been cut short. Now it's Messi. Great vision. Big chance! And yes, it's there! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Adriano. Number 20.
Well, there is some activity down on the
Number
touchline. It
19,
seems there's going to be a change.
Adams. Coming on
This
the
is
field,
quite a battle.
number 21,
Well, this poses a very interesting question
Number
now,
10,
Peter. Do they push on to try and win it in normal time? They certainly have the momentum.
Zico. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, that's well spotted.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Tries a shot! The message is simple: defend this with your lives. It's going to be another corner, I think. Desperate defending required here. Van Bouten is there, and he can get that clear. Zico tries to play it through, and this is Neymar. He could be in here, and it's Neymar.
Added minute has been indicated.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Rodri. Rijkaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passes. And he shoots! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Owen. Saka kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Here's Rodri, and it's Messi. Olise. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time.
Substitution in progress.
"90 minutes gone and nothing between them still. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Spread out to the left. Now, what about a counter-attack? Pass is just off target. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And here's Rashford. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's found the way through. He's had a shot! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Messi.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pinches it off him. Played out to the left flank.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
We've reached the midway point in extra time.
And now, please turn.
Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. Now it's Rashford. It's Rashford! And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
Jordan Henderson. Now it's Messi. Well timed, excellent interception. Costa Curta. Messi. Oh, that was vital. He can get that clear. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. France do have a chance to counter here. And that's really well manoeuvred. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Bellingham. Now it's Messi. And this is Zico.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Shot could be on. They've won a corner. France have the chance to go the other way. That has ended up in no man's land. And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. With the father of a boy in the green backpack, kindly contact a nearby member of staff.